Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing really fun, easy drugstore makeup. I'm using a lot of my favorite beauty products from drugstore, and they're some of the new ones, some old ones. So we're just gonna mash it up and create this look, and I'm super happy the way it turned out. So here we go. Hi. So here I'm using Physicians Formula Primer, which I have already applied. So moving on, we're going to be using Physicians Formula and NYX Drop, and I'll put the color down below. So here I'm just using a little tool. I find it really easy when I mix products. Here I'm mixing those two, foundation and adding a little bit more of that Physicians Formula just to get the color of my skin tone. And this is one of my favorite things to do, is to mix foundations. I love getting the color that I am going for according to the season and according to my face, because my skin does change throughout the year. So I came up with this color, so happy, fell in love with it. So before you blend, it's so much better if you apply the foundation to your face and then start blending, and you don't want to put the foundation on your beauty blender or the brush. So I'm just blending it, and I like the formula, how it comes really good. Sometimes the formula comes really soft and natural when you mix foundations. I try to go not for too heavy. Here I'm using Real Technique Beauty Blender, and I use a lot this beauty blender, and I have three different color, actually I have three different same color, 3 sets. That's probably why you see me using the same beauty blender. Okay, so here I'm using L'Oreal concealer, and I'll put the color down below. So here I'm just applying some concealer. I really like this concealer. I'm not using color corrector. I think I'm going to use it double layer later, just to make sure that my under eyes are completely set. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the rest on my T-zone area and going in under eye, and then I like to go all the way in, because as you guys can see, my inner part is more darker, and I try not to get foundation on my hair sometimes. Sometimes it's just out of control. Here I'm going with the second layer of the same concealer, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that with the more like an inner corner shape of the beauty blender, and we're gonna just go ahead and dab and get in there, making sure there's no space left or crease. And now I'm trying to pick a color for my under eye. I think I'm gonna go with Wet n Wild, and here I'm taking Motor Brush. Again, everything is gonna be in down description below. So here I am taking a good amount, not baking exactly, but I will be just go ahead and setting that concealer in, so I'm good to go for throughout the day if I'm heading out the door, and just like getting ready for the eyeshadow. So this also prevents, if you do have a fallout, it's easier to get off than just falling off in your concealer. And just going towards my T-zone again. Not that I'm oily, it's just to set a little bit of concealer around my mouth area where I'm sure like makeup would be moving throughout the day. So to lock it down, I am just gonna go ahead and see if there's anything else needs to be set. And here I will be using actually both of those bronzer. So this one is from LA Girl. Love this one. I learned this one from Carly Bible years ago. I love her a lot. She's one of my favorite YouTuber. So here I'm trying to shape the way I want after I blend, and then here I'm taking walnut. This one is from Wet n Wild, and these product I'm using in this video are all of them are really affordable. I think everything total is not even more than 50, honestly. Really, it's that affordable, maybe at least like 70. But yeah, I'm using this under my chin, my jawline, under my lips, and I'm using the same beauty blender. And if you're like not so happy with the beauty blender, sometimes when you use the same beauty blender for concealer or foundation, it might not come off the way you want. So you just have to go ahead and play with the formula and the product until you see your desired color, which matches your skin tone and gives you that flawless skin. And here I'm using again Moda brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in that color. And if you guys don't know what deviated zip trim is, I have one. So one side of my nose is not completely basically it's not equal, and one side of my nose like is a little bit more tissue, and then the other side is not, so if that makes sense. So here I'm just blending it out on the side, and I'm trying not to bring my bronzer downward. Always try to work your way up, do not bring it down, because you don't want to look like you have saggy cheeks. And like I just said, you see that concealer blend up there, and then you can go ahead and do that easy fix if you decide to use the same beauty blender. And we're gonna do our brows. Okay. I thought we were gonna fix our lips. So here I'm using again Moda brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this Wet n Wild duo, the powder and the bronzer. So I'm here going with the powder and just setting it where I applied that cream walnut Wet n Wild creamy stick earlier, and I'm just blending it, and like I said, going upward, not downward. Try to stay up as much as you can, and doing it same on the other side of my cheeks. And then here we go, finally fixing our underlips. So contouring gives you a little effect of the bigger lips. So these two are Maybelline Tattoo creamy eyeshadow that I love. I bought it years ago. I haven't used it, so I wanted to give it a go for this video. And I'll put the color down below. This is a really pale, not pale, pastel rosy pink, that creamy eyeshadow I'm using. Lit alone, it looks beautiful, but I will be mixing a brown creamy eyeshadow that I also showed earlier, and I realized they're a little dried out, so I'm trying to blend together. So this is a different color, and this is such an easy way to achieve the look that you're going for. later you'll see how easy it blends out. So I went ahead with a different brush and dipped into that pink earlier, the very first color I was using. And you just have to be patient and work with your eye. That's what exactly I'm doing on both of my inner corner. Hopefully I'm not covering my eye. I hope I don't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to not flip my eye. Alright, so with the same brush, I am blending in between and trying to figure out if I'm happy with the look. So here I'm getting two of these Milani. One is in white, and that is going directly to the inner corner to give that extra pop, just like awaken brighter look. So I am playing it, seeing if I like it. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. And here I am done doing it. And now I am gonna go ahead and spray my face. Looks like I skipped the part where I put gold in between earlier. Milani color, and this is the L'Oreal Volume Mist. This is one of my favorite. I buy two at once when I do because it is really that good. And then the spray I used earlier, that is also really good for dry skin. It gives you a really dewy effect even after hours. Now I'm using NYX. This is more like a matte lipstick, and I don't know the color. I'm just applying it all over my lips, just a little bit overdrawing it because I do love to do that, not crazy, just a little bit, so there's the extra luscious lips, I guess. So I applied a little bit of Honeymoon gloss, and now I'm using Edge Booster, and this is from Amazon, and holy girl, this is my best friend right now. It's so good. As you can see, like, I don't think I have to explain a lot, but I comb my eyebrows and they just come so naturally good, like feathery good. I honestly love it, and you have to work fast. You don't want to do slow because you don't want the product to dry before they're set. And now I'm using Revlon creamy color blush, and you're gonna see I'm going a little bit crazy with the blush, which is totally acceptable if you want to achieve more like a natural glowy look. And I'm applying a ton on my nose as well because I want this look to be more, I don't know, summery, rosy, feathery brows and rosy cheeks. And now I'm combing my hair, and I'm applying gel and setting it. Now I'm using my big crimp. That's how I get my wavy hair. And I took off my gloves because sometimes, like, you don't want to wear gloves, even though, I mean, it's safe, but I usually don't burn my hands, so I'm okay. So I wanted something, and Caitlin just went downstairs. She's playing behind me. So yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I fast forward it because I think it's kind of boring to like really explain. It's pretty much easy. Always keep in mind that you might want to leave it to heat up a bit, and Caitlin's going crazy behind. So that was a close-up for you guys. I hope you guys like it. She's saying bye, and thank